Hello and welcome to this Junior's Gasoline Alley, where today we're taking a look at this heavy duty jump starter pack. Now, this was sent to me by a brand called GTAFOX. So I don't know if that's GTA Fox or whatnot, but I have this bad habit of purchasing old and junky cars and really would love a way to jumpstart those cars, especially when I'm out looking at them. Not too long ago, you might have seen on the channel, I had a video about a E90 BMW that I purchased to fix and flip. And that particular car, God, I was at that person's house, hour and a half trying to charge it just to be able to get that car to move. And so by being able to have a jump starter would be really cool. Now, what these little jump starters are, these are a fresh thing on the market. They used to be much, much larger, but it's cool seeing these little guys. This should be able to provide enough power to be able to get you rolling. I'll also mention this was sent to me, as I said. So my review is going to be based on what I think of it. Granted, they did give it to me, so bear that in mind. And I do have an affiliate link down in the description below. If you like what you see, feel free to go through, but we're just unboxing it now and not sure if I'm ready to recommend, but so far does look pretty sweet. Now, this jump starter, it's saying it's 8,250 amps. But what I was going to be interested in looking on the bottom, and I didn't see it on their listing, is actually just how much power is in here. And it's interesting. It doesn't say. I'm going to have to jump into that in a few. Let's see if we can find out what amount of watt hours is in there. But in this handy little carrying case, we're also going to have our jump leads. So we've got our positive and negative lead, and that's pretty interesting. It's using a little IC5 connector. So if you're a RC car enthusiast, you've probably seen one of these before. It's an IC5 connector, and it looks like that is what's going in there. Neat. Now, on this, it says starter port, do not short circuit. That's probably some decent advice. We've got a power and a force start. So power button should turn this baby on. It's going to show us at 82% charge. That's neat that that's how that got sent to me. Let's see if there's any other adjustments we can make there. But we do have a USB in and a USB-C out. So let's pop that open. These doors are a little fussy because they're kind of a rubber material. All right. So you're going to be charging this via USB-C. Now, depending on the size of the pack, and we'll have to check that out, we'll find a way to figure out how large the pack is. That could take quite a while. But nice that it's got a USB-A and a USB-C to charge, because this would make for a heck of a charging brick. So I've got our jump starter pack here, and let's go ahead and take the alligator clips and connect them to the battery. So red on red, black on black. Get those two puppies connected. Fast chargers on one side, so we're going to have to plug into the other side here. So that IC5 connector is just getting plugged in. I actually wish the leads to this were a bit longer. All right. And so what we should be able to do is go ahead and jump start the tractor. Now, this is the reason I wish it had longer cables. This particular part of the tractor motor, that's going to turn when I start it up. So it sure would have been nice for that to be connected, but let's see just how sprightly this is. Nice. I don't have the fuel onto the engine, so not surprised it didn't start. Let's try with a little bit of fuel, see if we can get this puppy started. Wow, this is the whole reason that we've got a nice jump pack on there, because we've got plenty of power, but it's still not starting. All right. Not bad, not bad. So to go ahead and get this removed, just unplug that mount and close this guy up. And our charger brick, well, it did the job on this tractor with a totally dead battery. I'm quite happy. So we can take that, we can unplug both sides. We've got our alligator clips. And for the sake of continued testing, I also want to try out the USB power out. So it's interesting. We've got a USB-C cable that came with it on one side and USB-A. So even though the power charge to go in is USB-C, they give you a cable for USB-A. I mean, I'm guessing they're expecting that most people have a USB-A charging block. There's no charging block that comes with it, kind of like a lot of things today, but hey, that's okay. A lot of us have them at home, or you can buy a separate one, I guess. That's one of those e-waste things that I kind of wish, I don't know, it seems like more of a nuisance than anything else. But you can plug it in. My, yeah, my USB hearing protection working just fine. That's uh that's not too bad. Now, a couple other things to mention. It claims that you can store this up to 3 years from being fully charged. It says it can start up to a 13-liter engine, which would be really impressive if that's the case. And yeah, I mean, so 12-volt setup, that force start that can connect to your starter, or when the battery power is so low that it can't be recognized, because it disables the short circuit protection. And, I kind of find this thing pretty neat. I especially like that it comes with a carrying case, because without that carrying case, storing it in your car or something like that would certainly not be as nice. But for something that's plus or minus about $100, depending on when you buy it on Amazon and what deals they have going on, it is a pretty nice piece. Love that you're able to take this, put it in that carrying case, comes with the cable, comes with the alligator clips for your battery, and seems to just work. Well, anyways, hopefully you found this interesting and entertaining. If you liked it, go ahead and let me know that down in the comment section below. Feel free to use the Amazon link should you want to. Regardless of how much I searched, I could not find any specs on how big the battery is in here, which is really quite surprising. It's not on their Amazon listing. It's not anywhere on the box. So tough to say. I mean, it's one of the only products that I think I've really come across that it doesn't say. But I do think you could probably back into it as far as figuring out output, amperage. I'm sure there's a calculation. If there is, I'll put it on the screen. Otherwise, browse the channel, check out more, and let me know your thoughts down below.